Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to Wednesday, March 18th trading day. What's going on? Brandon, Henny, Jack, Dave, NFL Fitness, Prashant, Giancarlo, Kari, Rico Modis, Jonathan, VTech, BTP, Mike, Take the Weed, Ala, Steve, NQ, Trader, LG, Paxton, Elizabeth. The market just opened, but I'm not going to jump right in. I'm going to do what we do as a community. Let us pray. Let us pray and start off our day right. And let's not start off with FOMO, okay? Glad to hear you say, Mark Langley. Glad to hear you say, bro. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you that today there's breath in our lungs. And we thank you that today we know your promise is that your grace and mercy is new every morning. And as we approach this trading day, help us to excel and do all that we can. But help us to not forget that we live not only for bread alone, but for your every word. So we ask for your guidance, your wisdom, your protection on this path of everlasting. We thank you and we give you praise in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, guys. So what a pump and dump in the Asia, huh? Look at that. We pumped to 25,210 and then all the way down into 870-ish. So that's a big range, man. Okay, that's like almost 400-point range. By the way, Mark Langley, when you get settled and everything, give me another email, man. We'd love to connect again. Glad to hear that you're doing better and that you're settling there. I'm actually going to be heading out as well, traveling, tell you guys more about it. But today, guys, is FOMC, okay? Remember, on FOMC days, they like to balance or take it to one direction and then take it back to the other direction ahead of the actual FOMC. Okay? The FOMC minutes will be 2 p.m. and at 2:30, Powell's going to come and talk. By the way, guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead and hit the like button. We got to get this new channel back up into the algorithm. So, let's see how many likes we got right now. We're currently at 150 likes. Do you think we can get to like 400 right off the bat? Right off the bat. You guys are here right off in the morning. You guys are the crux of the community. So let's just get it. Let's just get it right to 400, 500 likes if we can, guys. All right. So they're struggling here. They're struggling at the 76.4 fib here so far. If they go and hit the box here from yesterday's pre-market, even into this yellow line here, I think we get a rip. If we pump up here, I think they come back to balance. That's my game plan today. Depending on whether they rip it or if they down it, I'm going to look for the like a mean reversion into 2 o'clock. That's right. Like it up, right, Billy? There you go. Yeah, pre-market pretty wild, guys. Pretty hard pre-market. Right now, the key is whether they hold this low here. What's going on, Michael? Good morning, Rayson, Jared, Ashtish, MDS, Monte, Cool Kill. So far, they're holding the dip. On the hourly chart, they're making another lower high. Okay, on the lower hourly chart, another lower high here. Do we hold this area? The 800 area? We'll have to see. If they print it extremely bearish into FOMC, I'll look for a rip. If they pump it back up into FOMC, I'll look for a drop. So that's gonna be my game plan for FOMC. So far, they haven't showed their hand yet, so that's why I haven't done anything. What's going on? Like if cool. Arcia, good morning, guys. Monte. Yuri, good morning, good morning. We have 2 breakdown candles here, so it'll be interesting what they do in these 2 areas here in the pre-market. I'm not sure if they'll just walk right through it, but with the morning momentum, anything is possible. Gotta wait. They haven't shown me their hand. I know some of you guys are antsy. You're like, man, why aren't you taking a trade, bro? Because the opponent have not shown their hand. You think it's a pretty clear long here to A30? Pretty clear long to A30? A30 is on the downside. How do you long here? A30, you'll be down 120 points. Do you mean short? FOMC could be priced in, but the market will still move with it, right? They'll still wait ahead of it. On the 4-hour chart, if you look at it right now, big pennant. Okay, if this is the channel, do we go back a little lower here into the 700s? I don't know. Right now, the daily chart is printing another rejection candle. You see the pattern here, right? Up, down, printing all these lower highs. You will need some kind of catalyst to break above these highs. One hard push day, then that will cancel this downtrend that the market has been doing. Otherwise, we keep on moving downwards. So far, it's getting bought up from A60, bought up 100 points. If they jam up into this zone here, 25,000 and 25,020 and 40s, this zone here, I'm going to put up a short around this area for my first trade if they go straight up. I wanted to buy it, but I didn't have enough dip to buy it. So oil currently is also kind of high. It's 97.5. Okay, let's go on R&R. Go moon. Yeah, right now it's inversely correlated. Well, I mean, the thing is also from Asia, 25,200, they sold off like 340 points. So right now they're getting a little bit of mean reversion retracement.
Order filled. Order submitted.
They're doing the same kind of, slow chugging along momentum like the past 2 days, this algo. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please go ahead and hit the like button. We got 883 people on this new channel, and currently we are only at 230 likes. Guys, please, can we get the 500 likes right off the bat? If you're already done that, please go ahead and hit these emojis. It's just one click, guys. One click is all I'm asking. So if you haven't done that yet, please go ahead and do that right now. And hit these emojis and reactions on the live chat if you already liked it. Let's try to get over 500 likes. Do you think we can do that? If you guys are here right off at the open, you guys are the crux of the community, okay? Let's try to get it back into the algorithm. What's going on, Market Ace? Packs him the like one. There you go. I want to see this here, this 900 taken out. This morning dip taken out and go for this A60. That'll bring some panic in. Okay. maybe swipe this here and then in this box go for a hero long if we get it. I don't know if we'll do that, but like right now everybody's buying these dips here. Okay, you need everybody this morning who buy these dips washed out, then we can go for that mean reversion hero long. But right now let's say if I dip long here, there's no reason for me to sell. But the moment we start cutting, the moment we start doing hard rejection cuts like that, people who dip this here, including the people in this morning here who added, they're gonna start panicking. Okay, when people who this morning pre-market, this is what happened in penny stocks when I first started. I would start in pre-market, dip it here, dip it here, dip it here. Remember that day when I told you I was supposed to go out with the family? I told my wife I need to go and, you know, just trade for half an hour and make money before we go. This is exactly what happened in pre-market. You know, I dipped it. 500 shares, didn't work. Another 500 shares, didn't work. Another 500 shares, and by time like here, I took like a $4,000 to $5,000 loss. Just because I kept adding. Eventually, I stopped out and took the loss. So that was a pretty, you know, not fun experience. But let's see what they do right here. If they pump it straight through, I think this zone here, this previous breakdown zone here, and this zone here will be pretty interesting. The 50% mark especially. Yeah, Che, especially after having to go out. I mean, I couldn't even focus on that trip, the entire trip. I was like totally distracted. You know.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yeah, I'm trading June contract, guys. Pretty tame open compared to the pre-market here. Pretty tame open. Yeah, why is it like this in the past few days? It's just the same algo. They activated the same algo. So, like basically done everything in the pre-market and overnight, and then when it's like New York, they don't really do anything. Unfortunately, that's what they've done. Yeah, for the past 3 days, action has been with the overnight, unfortunately. Guys, make sure you don't copy my short here. We can rip it all the way up into the 40s and 60s. Okay, I'm just on my first account here. I have rotation. If it pumps straight through, I don't mind this account taking a hit. So don't just short because I'm short here. They can keep on pumping, you know, if they want. Don't copy my trade here, guys. Make sure you have your own thesis.
Order.
Boom, one out. Nice. Nice. Yo, Carlos, you in? Danny, you bears, you in or what? You bears joining me or what, huh? Right into 61.8, lower high of this previous rejection candle. So far it's working. Buma. I'm out 1100. Let's go. That's 40 points, man. That's 45 points. I'm out, man. You bears take it lower. I'm out. 1 for 1 so far. Man, that took some patience, man. That's why I tell you guys, you gotta wait for the opponent to show them your hand. Right down here, I'm not shorting down here. You crazy? I wait for them to, you know, creep up, fake me out, trying to see like it pumps. Let's go. Anybody got the short, man? Anybody got the short? Patience. That's what you guys need. Ego, I changed to June. Carlos got it too. Man, I exited early. That's my flaw, but you bears can take it lower. Sadara got it. That's my flaw. I mean, like, I can't hold too long on the shorts, so. Tulian, Spectacular, Monte, Elizabeth, nice. Yeah, Carlos, even if it goes lower, I mean, like, you know me, man. Like, I usually don't hold shorts that long, so that's my flaw. I mean, I got about 40 to 50 points here, so I'm out. I may re-enter depending on what they do around here, so. Enjo 2K, Jack. For those of you guys who got it, I'm glad you got it. I hope you did it on your own accord. Hope you didn't just follow me. It worked this time. Next time, if I short and they squeeze it, I hope you don't just blindly follow me, okay? Copy from Mama, boom, right? All right, next account. Nice. Nice. Right to the trend line and boing, right? And bounce a little bit. Guys, this level is going to be pretty key, okay? This level is going to be pretty key. If you understand my lesson 8.3 for drawing these rectangle boxes, you'll know why these levels are key. The 3 criteria I talk about inside my course, okay? Module 8.3, I know a lot of you guys have it. If you don't have it, go to fspfutures.com, okay? Let me just go load this up here. The 3 criteria I talk about inside my course, one of those criteria is right here. Okay, so if you know I short around the area, then you know. Module 8.3. All right. 30-minute video talking about these key reversal zones. Three criterias. Okay, one of those criteria is right here. Viv, sir, you lost everything today. You realized your psychology wasn't right while trading. Could you please guide me on how to fix my mindset? Yes, the first thing, I can guide you, I can give you some suggestions, but I'm not a financial advisor. The first thing is, don't take another trade today. Now, if you can do that, that's very difficult. When you took a hard loss today, that's why I covered, guys. That's why I covered. That's why I covered. When you take a hard loss on a day that's like a big loss, the first thing you want to do is you want to click another button and make it all back. Isn't that true? So if you can control yourself today to not take another trade, you will have overcome one of the first discipline you need in trading. That's discipline. Very hard to do. Very hard to do. I'm telling you, when I take a big loss, it's very hard for me to not trade for the rest of the day. So number one, if you want to work on your discipline and your mindset, see if today you can just not trade at all. Make yourself not trade, not click any buttons. If you're able to do that for 2 days, just 1 day only, then this loss would have meant something, because you have shown yourself that you can actually exercise some discipline in very hard, difficult situations. One of the hardest times to not trade is when you just took a big loss because you want to get it back. So I would start from there. And then secondly, after that, I will look at, okay, well, why did I, like, whatever, I don't know what you did, but you said you took a big loss. Like, how did you, when you say you lost everything, like, what does that mean? Did you, let's say you have only $3,000. Did you put it all in the personal account, or was it all by buying the prop firm evals? I don't know what your situation is, but then you'll have to make another decision. Am I always going to put 100% of my entire bankroll in one single day? Obviously, the answer is, you know, probably not the best idea, but we do it anyway. Why do we do it anyway? Because, you know, because whether it's greed, whether it's pride, whatever it is. So then you have to work through that. Okay, for example, this trade here, I was going for the momentum squeeze and now it's against me. So now I'm a little upset. How do I deal with that trade being upset? We're all going to take trades that are wrong. Right? Someone said they longed here while I shorted, and now I longed here, now it's dumping back down again. So controlling our emotions is a big part of trading. It's a big part of trading. Yeah, not to take a trade is a pretty hard thing to do, right? That was a pretty hard rejection. I didn't like how they went up here, squeezed, and pulled it that hard. If they just pulled it here that like a little bit and then pumped, I would exit it here and re-short it up here. But I don't like how they pull it that hard. So I had to downsize one with a small loss. Yeah, so if you look at what you've been doing, but as I tell people, never use more than 20% of your income for trading, because trading is not easy, as everybody knows.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
They're struggling at this area where it previously broke down. You see right here, pre-market. They're struggling so far right now. They squeeze out the shorts and then cover, and now they're trying to bag the longs who want to get in, like me. You mean you can't turn 100 into a million, right? If they can punch through this 25,000 area, this psychological zone right here, we'll probably take out this 50%. But if we cannot, then we probably go lower, and this account will get hurt.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, trying to work a core.
Order canceled.
Got a better average, but if it keeps going straight down, it's not going to work.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted.
What's going on, Ra? Pretty weak here. Pretty weak here. Tesla gapped up, pushed. Nvidia weak. VIX pushing back up to 23 here. Oil is almost at 100. Yeah, oil is pumping. So the market is taking a little downturn right now. Oil is 98 right now. Crude oil is 98.15. A little double top. I know it's not double top. It's not the very high, but it's a mid double top here. I feel like they're setting up a bear trap here. I don't know why. But this looks really bearish right now. I'm gonna hold one contract here. We'll see what happens. Guys, if you haven't liked the stream, let me see where we're at. We got 1,000 people on the stream and only 352 likes. Please go ahead and hit the likes. Let's try to get it over 500 likes. Okay, who are the people who joined the stream here who's not hitting the like button, huh? It's just one click, man. Come on. Hit the like button and then do the emojis here on the live chat if you already liked it. Okay? I'm just asking for one click on the like. One click, guys. There's not 200 bucks a month on WAP or something like that. One click. All right, fine. I'm out. They tapped me out here, man. They tapped me out on the long. They tapped me out. Especially with this rejection on this green candle. It's fine. Mr. You're the unlikable villain.
Order filled.
Try one more time. See if they do an inversion here. Yeah, they're holding it, but you know, they're printing like. But if they swipe, they're gonna swipe it really hard to the downside there. Got bagged. Got bagged.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay, well, this account is gonna have to take the heat for it. Sometimes if I short here, they do a candle like this, right? That's why, like, even though it looks like it's gonna go down, I'm hesitant to short here because of the candle like this. You know, many times I go, oh, let's just short here. It's gonna break down, and it goes like this. You see that? You see this? This is why, like, I'm thinking if they're gonna do a bear trap here, because they print it like it's bearish. That's the classic inversion short. Inversion long is when they print it bearish, right? They tapped me out. I took a loss on the long here, right? Because they printed on the up, rejected, and right now there's not even the inversion long yet because they haven't even popped above this 970. They gotta clear this out. That will be the inversion long. Right now they haven't done it yet. So they're still kind of chopping around here.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
We can stay the opening range until FOMC. They could do that too if they want to stay just chopping around until just balance in this area. Although I do think they will expand out of this zone here. Either back down to the zone or back up into the zone. So I don't think they'll just chop in this small area here. Man, very bearish, guys. 5 minute not looking good here. 1 minute not good either. But I feel like they're just trappy here, man. This account is not going to make it. All right, it's not going to make it. All right, let me rotate out. Too choppy here. Too choppy. One straight dump and this account will get hurt. So I'm ready to rotate out. I can't short here because, you know, I just can't short here. But this long doesn't seem like it's working out right now. So I'm about to rotate out. One drop and rotate out. Tesla trying to push here, 402. Financial strong. SPY trying to see if it can pop back up or not. If not, it's going to sell hard here. We got 10 o'clock US goods durable revised. All right, switching. Switching. Rotating out. That account probably won't make it. If it gets saved, I'll rotate it back in, but it doesn't look too hot here right now. So I'm waiting. Waiting. Either a hard swipe to dip into a hard swipe again, or if it pumps, go back to the account if it gets saved. So right now I can't do anything. Right now I'm doing a small chop here. That account won't make it. That account is swipes down here is going to get blown up. So if they do a whole one, and the reason why I can't take any more trades because they're doing these little consolidation chop here, right? Like you long here, it goes down here, it's already a big loss. So yeah, they chop retail up in the real-time trading, and then they do everything like pre-market in Asia. So new 4 hour coming, yeah, in 1 minute. Are they gonna pump it here or not? Let's see. All right, going back to the other account. Are we gonna get saved here?
Order submitted. Order filled. Order canceled. Order filled.
All right, one left. This account got momentarily saved. Very, very small open. Very, very small chop open, guys. Very, very small chop open. Obviously, FOMC is at 2. But even with FOMC at 2 p.m., this range is too small. It's like It's like a 60-point range from at the open. Very weird action. JC start taking payments. Chinese yuan. Ranger, this fake squeeze got you as well. Yeah, sound like right now they fake it up, fake it down, fake it up, fake it down, right? So you gotta take some when you got some. You see that candle? They spike it down, take it up, spike it down.
Order submitted.
Still in this range here, guys. Still stuffing into this 2 rejection zone here.
Order canceled.
If they can't get through here, we break below this 900 and we go to the yellow line and probably into this box. So this level is gonna be pretty key here. This 61.8 level here on this fib and these 2 rejections. Look at that.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
Make sure you don't get chopped up here, guys. Use smaller size, right? They squeeze them, rate the long. Squeeze the shorts, rate the long. Make sure you just size down, give yourself a chance. Yeah, Jared. After the FOMC though, if you're doing 0 DTEs, you know your premiums will hold up somewhat. After FOMC, it drains really fast if it doesn't go your direction. So let's see whether they pop up or pop lower or drop lower here. But if you sell premiums, then you can bank on that. But you know it's you know, selling 0 DTE is very risky, man. It works on the day that doesn't work. On the liberation day when it pumps like 2,000 points, man, if you don't cut that loss. $15 looks like bear flag. Yeah, it could be. It could be. They've just been holding at this level for the entire open for the half an hour. So
Order filled. Order canceled.
what a tricky morning, huh? Raid after raid after raid.
Order filled.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do expansion, guys. Look at this. Raid. It's just rates. A lot of rates. They're not gonna do expansion, guys. I mean, you can tell right here, if they wanted to break it down, they would have broken it down. I took a $900 loss here. I didn't have to take it off. But if they're gonna expand, that taking the loss would be a good thing. I took the loss here for no reason. I could have got back into profit. So I'm gonna have to change my strategy now. So they somewhat showed their hand. Okay, I'm gonna adjust it right now. Look at that. Raid after raid after raid. Take care, Jack. Yeah, JC. I mean, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. If you want to sit out FOMC. Yeah, some rubber bands. Like right here when they did like a raid, sometimes they cancel it. They didn't even do that. So.
Order filled.
Good to hear, James. Well done, man. Well done. What is this movement? It's called chop movement.
Order submitted.
It's called chop movement. Eventually, it's going to expand, but right now they haven't expanded yet. So,
Order submitted. Order filled. Order
all right,
canceled.
gonna take 100 here, 200 there, because it's chopping around here. Gonna change your strategy when we're not expanding. What's going on, AJ? Is Michael Tran here? Michael Tran hit the 50K club yesterday. Took 20K yesterday, man. He requested 20K. After the split, 16K in his pocket. So happy for him, man. I drew the fib from the low of 9 o'clock to the high of Asia. Yo, Michael Tran is here, man. Yo, good job, man. I don't know how you did 5 or 10 contracts yesterday. I mean, with this range here, if you played the range of 5-10 contracts, I can see why you banked. Good job, man. Just make sure like you don't. By the way, no income guarantees, guys. Just what he has done. If you want to see it, go inside the Discord. We got other people posting this morning too. Kakado, Alex. By the way, is JL1118 here? He got 180 grand approved by No, sorry. He got 100K approved by Apex. 100,000 by Apex. Is JL118 here? You're here? Man, dude, that's crazy, man. I think you're the first person I know with the highest in our community with the highest approved payout. Like, obviously, we know people who got paid $1 million, $2 million, but in our community, I think you're the only person I know. 100 grand is the highest. So if you guys want to check that out, go inside the Discord in the payout section. It's not an income guarantee. It's just what he has done. Trading is hard. Most people can't get there. That's the disclaimer. You got to know that. Okay. So I'm really happy for him, man. JL118. And, you know, not even just that. Like, we got Michael Tran here locked in 20K yesterday. We got 2K here. $592 to Cookie 2. First payout ever with Apex. Nice. And Market Wiz here, Bonox first payout, nice. Cat here, let's keep rolling. Now take profit payout, 1600, nice. JB with God, thank you Jesus by King, locks in another payout. What a great community, guys. Go check out the payout section, guys, if you haven't already.
Order filled.
Best single payout so far, right? Well done, JL. Well done, man. Guys, do you think we can get to what are we at likes right now? We have 1,100 people watching. Do you think we can get to 600 likes right now? We just need about like 140 of you to hit that like button to get the 600 likes. We got to engage this new account, guys. Make sure you share on your shows and hit the emojis on the live chats if you have liked it. Just one click, guys. One click on the stream. Are they going to finish the bear trap?
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
You still in sim funded JL 1118? Nice. L North, you like the payout section? Keeps you motivated. That's why I tell you guys to post there, right? It inspires people. Yeah, well, JL, if you locked in 100K, I think they're going to transition you to live, man. But nevertheless, you took the 100, right? So that's nice. Man, just couldn't get momentum, man. With this squeeze, they can't momentum. Oh, man. I went for the momentum. Got hurt again. I was like, this time they're going to do the momentum. And they faked me out. This account won't make it. I was like, all right, surely this time with this squeeze, they're going to do the momentum back up. Nope. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like with this squeeze here, normally we do a little dip and we pump ahead from that. That's okay. All right, let me rotate to this guy. I'm getting ready.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order
What a
filled.
crazy day, man. Like no momentum at all. Just so frustrating. Like normally you would not short a momentum breakout like this, but then today that you do it, it's right. Like, you know, up, down, faked it on the sweep, pump up here above this high, you get a dip, you take out this high. Normally that's how it's played. Today, no. Up, down, chop. Look at the 5 minute. It can't even decide. Look at this 5 minute, man. Like, what is it? Like, look at this. This is the 5 minute.
Order submitted.
Yeah, Domo Glass, crazy, man.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
Great job, Jalen. Great job, man. Very, very choppy. That's true. If you haven't taken a single trade, good for you. Mega choppy.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Gotta calm down. Gotta manage your emotions.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
Yeah, I mean, FOMC days could be choppy, but FOMC and also they can take it in one direction and rip it back to the other. So if they go straight down 200 points, after they balance, I'll look for a mean reversion to the other side. It's just that this morning it's been hyper choppy, like here, like 45 minutes chopped in a 60-point zone. Been pretty hard to navigate this morning, but Anthony, no issues. No issues. Not that I see.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yeah, Joel, if you don't want to trade with your funded, don't trade with it. So far, I'm still just on evals because it's just pretty choppy. So I got one eval green, toasted one eval. Right now, this is the third one. So, but these are more valuable evals. These are like my funded futures ones. So I don't want to toast them for no reason because they cost like 120 bucks. By the way, they extended the sale, 97 bucks. You can still buy 2 more with my code FSP. Two. If you haven't bought 2. You can buy 2 for 97 bucks on Rapid.
Order submitted.
For 50K. 50K accounts. 50K Rapids. My funded futures. If you want a daily payouts, 50K rapid plans, right now you can get it for 97 bucks. Using the code FSP. Okay. What a great community, guys. We got 1,100 people on the stream. We're only at 500 likes. Do you think we can get to 600 likes? Just about 100 of you hit that like button. If you haven't clicked the like button yet, please go ahead and hit the like button right now. Maybe I should do a poll. Who did not click the like yet? And if you've already done that, go to the live chat and hit these reactions here, these emojis here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
First slow moving open ahead of FOMC. Very, very slow. It's like lunchtime. Lunchtime kind of moves. What's going on, GG? Good morning.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
No movements. No movements. Ahead of FOMC, just sitting there. Michael, I like the new Apex rules. You know, I think the only downside is really just the They took out $500 in drawdown, which is not a big deal because most prop firms give you only 2K drawdown with a 50K account. With the 5 days to pay out, 50% consistency rule. When you get the payout button, you don't get rejected. I think those are great stuff. I mean, great. Daily loss limit actually helps you. I've got I've taken daily payouts with Tradeify with daily loss limit, and that's saved the account. There's one account I took more than $10,000 in payouts because of the daily loss limit on Tradeify. So I know it's like it feels like it's no good, but it can actually help you. Are we gonna break down with a bear flag in this 5 minute? Or are we gonna hold here? Yeah, SPX looks like it's pretty weak, but you know what they do, right? They make it like down and they rip it, especially if they're gonna balance it. Just like down here, right? Rip it down, boom, straight back up. So in the past, I was short this, then they do something like that. It's hard to say today because there's no momentum. When there's no momentum, it's harder to trade it, right? When there's momentum to up and downside, when there's imbalances, it's easier to trade. But right now, they're doing like lunchtime kind of holds. It's harder at the open. It's much harder. So I would just I'm just still doing evals, guys. I haven't touched one funded account. So I would suggest you manage your expectations. Don't blow up like 10 funded account in this action here. So this action is not ideal at all right now. I have not touched one single funded account. I don't like this action at all. Especially in the morning open, 1 hour has gone by and all we did is chop in his range with small movement. So if it's gonna get toasted, I'll let the evals be toasted. I'm not gonna put in my funded here. Michael, nice community anyway, FSP. All by the grace of God, man. Good to see you here. What's going on, Wayne? Good morning, man.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Just trying to go for momentum has not worked this morning, so you're tired of chop days. Yeah, I mean, eventually they'll break out of it, but right now the hourly chart is printing like a bear flag here, right? You see this? Popped it up and printing a bear flag. Do they continue lower? Do they pop it back up? We'll have to see. What's going on, Engia? A little frustrated this morning so far, with this chop action, but it is what it is. I only tried to eval so far. Have not touched one single funded. So gotta manage emotions. If you feel frustrated right now, I share your frustration, guys. Right? I share your frustration right now. But that's trading. Trading doesn't always go the way exactly that you want. Okay? It doesn't do it. Fakes you out, gets you upset. That's all part of it. You got to learn to manage it. And when things are not going your way, you have to learn how to manage it. One of the best ways to manage it right now so far, it has been only evals. No funded. Right? So if I toast another eval, okay, I didn't like that, but it was an eval. Okay, so you have to learn to manage your expectations. Right now, with this action, look at this. I have to rotate out because that account's not going to make it. It's got no more drawdown. When they're chopping around, when they don't do fall throughs, very, very hard. Very, very hard. We got yay, buddy, another $3,000 payout. Man, lots of people taking payouts today, man. Non-income guarantee, just what you guys have done. Milia 69, 1,500 with Bonox. Actually, yesterday I got almost, I got 3,900 in Bonox payout as well. I got to post that as well. No income guarantee here. Payout is another 2K with Apex, Mango Sago. Nice. Well done, man. SPX took that low. If SPX filled a gap, that would be 66.34, another 40 points lower. Yeah, 4 hour pretty bad. Hourly and 15-minute too. See what they do here momentarily.
submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
15-minute hourly looking a little bad.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
What are we gonna do here? If we don't get a temporary bounce here, man, we probably do 780, 760 real fast.
Order filled. 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 Order filled.
So frustrated, man.
Order submitted.
I did the same thing like yesterday. Toasted 4 evals again.
Order filled. Order submitted.
I had the long here. It's my fault. Guys, if you have a very strong opinion about something, just keep it to yourself, right? You're welcome to share, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but don't make it like a matter of fact. It affects people. And I'm not going to blame it on people. If you have an opinion that's very strong, just do your thing. If you make it emphatically, this is going to do this, this is that, this is that, unfortunately, I'll have to maybe time you out a little bit because it affects my trading a little bit. But, you know, it's my fault. I don't have to look at some of that stuff. I longed to hear and I was going for a momentary pop, but then it just... very annoyed. Very annoyed. Long to here, didn't do it. And then short of here, got squeezed. Because, like, even if it's going to go lower, right? If you got this pop, which I attempted, right? That's enough. That was what I was looking for. Hey, Bella, what's going on? Sorry, you caught me at a kind of annoyed time. So, but good to see you here, Bella. Thanks for showing up. Hope you're well in Korea there. So guys, one thing you have to know about the market, as we all know, is things will eventually get to the higher day or the lower day, eventually, right? But it's the timing, right? So depending on what your style is, if you're a scalper, you're scalping 10, 15, 20 points, then, you know, even if you know it's going to go lower, if you long this for a pop here, you made your profit, right? So it depends on what your time frame is, right? If someone is going to hold for a 200, 300 point and they're telling you, oh, it's going to go to higher day, or, oh, it's going to go to low of day. Well, then you have to think, well, okay, am I going to trade that way? Am I going to hold for 200, 300 points? Maybe they are. Maybe you're not. So you have to have your own thesis. Okay?
Order submitted.
So it doesn't matter where it's going to go where. What matters is, are you going to be able to profit?
Order submitted.
Because if you can't profit, what does it matter, right? What does it matter?
Order filled.
Even if it gets there, right? So make sure you understand that. Glad you're doing great, Bella. And thanks for helping out with I think with, I don't know if it's Vikings here, but David, he was here. Thanks for helping him out. There you go, Vikings here. Yeah, I really appreciate you helping, Bella, reminding me of the promos. I can tell people, right? So, hey, they keep extending that 85% promo. Are they going to keep doing that or what? What are they going to do? Brandon, been a slump. Past couple weeks, need to really size down. Yeah, I mean, if you recognize that that's a good self-awareness, then make the adjustments that you need, right? So, it's hard. Like this morning, this shop here, like I toasted 4 evals there, just like yesterday. And these are not cheap evals. They're like $125 on my fund and futures, because I already maxed out the 2 for $97. So I'm not happy about it. It's like $500 gone. But you know what? This month I got 30K payouts with Apex. So I mean, it covers for it, but I didn't want to lose like $500 of evals there, but I'm not that good a trader. I tell you guys all the time, I'm an average Joe trader. So average Joe trader makes average Joe trader mistakes. And, but it is what it is. If I was a better trader, I probably wouldn't have burned all 4 there, but so far, pretty net green this month, right? I mean, I don't even want to tell you guys I burned those accounts, but I tell you so that you know that, hey, you don't need to make, you don't need to be green on every single account, right? Victoria, you lost your take profit fund in this. Sorry to hear that. But I want to remind you, Victoria, you're a great trader. You're a great trader, right? The fact that you're able to consistently hit those daily requests, eventually some accounts will blow. Right? Eventually some will blow. It's not our intention. It just so happens in trading. But just keep doing what you were doing before, and I think you can come back on top. So you'll be I think you'll be well. You'll get it back. So don't get discouraged, okay? So guys, now that they're down here, are they going to do this action here? Chop, 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 and then make another leg lower? Or are they going to pump it higher? You have to make a decision. Okay? So far, they haven't dropped this. This here is a little interesting. They popped it up here, dropped it, popped it up underneath the previous low here. If we break the below this and break this, then obviously we probably have continuation lower. So, but if they swipe it back up here and stay above 880, I'm not going to stay short. Don't class, you've seen the proof in the fail section, right? There you go. For those of you guys who took some loss this morning, like how I lost 4 evals here, just remember, I want you guys to remember one thing. I feel your frustration as well. Okay? The thing is, ask yourself, okay, am I net green in the past month, 2 months, and 3 months? Now, if your answer is no, I'm not, then keep on working on your craft, right? Maybe on your year 1, year 2, whatever it is. Now, if your answer is no, I am actually net green, but it just so happens in the past few days in this chop with this New York Open, I'm not doing very well. Then I want to encourage you. You're a good trader. Okay, you're a good trader. Good traders have bad trades, and good traders have bad days, even bad weeks, and even bad months. But good traders know how to come out of the slump, not by revenge trading, but by analyzing what they've done and then cut out the things that don't work, removing tilt, removing revenge trade, and get the profits in a better way. Now, I'm telling you this because I'm trying to tell myself this. I'm telling you this because I'm trying to tell myself this. Right now, I'm pretty annoyed. Pretty annoyed with this action here, especially when I longed here, and I had the idea I was going to long here, but because of my fault of being influenced by circumstances, I did not hold my long, and I got squeezed out. I longed here, took off the longs, shorted, and blown out one eval here. That was the most frustrating thing because I had my own thesis, but I allowed the circumstances and what other people say affect my own thesis. And I lost that account. That was unacceptable to me. And so that's why I tell you guys, never copy my trades. Okay? Always do your trades. I know Carlos and you guys shorted here, you guys banked. Right? So I was okay with losing on this trade because I was thinking they're going to do. I was okay with that. What I was not okay with was I did not stick with my plan. My plan here was a long for a pump in this yellow line, which happened exactly the way I wanted, but I got swayed midway because of my own fault. Okay? If I didn't pay attention to what different people say, then I would have had my long and it would have worked and I would have reshorted exactly where I wanted. So the bottom line is, guys, make sure you stick with your own thesis. Okay, don't let me get into your head and don't let any other people in the chats get in your head. If you think you want to go long and Carlos is going short, stay in your long. Because sometimes Carlos gets squeezed. He gets squeezed all the time. And I get dumped on all the time as well when he's short. Okay, so make sure you have your own thesis and trade your own plan. Okay? You see that? He says, yes, I do, because that's a fact. He gets squeezed and I get dumped on. You saw me get dumped on right here. And he gets squeezed too. So you have to have your own thesis. All right? Have your own thesis. How many days it takes to pass Bonox? 1 day. 1 day pass. Yeah, DJ, well, that's the hard part, right? Not having the need to, not having that need to make it all back, right? So
order submitted. Order filled.
all right, I got this pro account. This pro account was red. I got it back green now. I'm just gonna lay it to rest. I got like 295 profits on it. I'm probably not gonna request this tonight, but I'm just gonna put it like my only funded account is green. I'm gonna start with that. Okay, so this is how you rebuild. For those of you guys who took a loss today, I want you, like, one thing you want to do is start rebuilding your confidence. Okay, now if it drops straight down, so who cares? I don't care, because right now I don't want this to rip all the way back up and this take profit pro becomes red. Okay, this account was red, like I think $600. Now I got back the funded account up to 295. That's a win for me. Okay, so that's a check mark. All right. Now, those 4 evals are gone. You can't do anything. It's gone. So now I have to do something else. Okay. Just one day at a time, one trade at a time, bring it back. Right now, this looks like a bear flag, okay? Right now, 2 o'clock will be FOMC. Oil is still pumping. Usually there's an inverse correlation between oil and the markets. Okay, so if the oil is pumping, it's just like VIX, VIX is like popping up right now, 23.79. Okay, so usually when it happens, the market is not going to pump too hard. Usually it actually goes lower. But even on down days, the market can still do some squeezes. Okay. I haven't decided whether I'm going to trade the FOMC at a 2 because I have to start packing for Friday. I'm leaving. I'll still stream. I'm actually leaving to England with my family for spring break. I'll still stream while I'm there. There's only like 1 or 2 days which I'll miss it on a Friday, but I make sure I got you guys covered. I brought new gear. I bought the new monitor, travel monitor. I want to make sure while I'm there I can still stream, but it'll be like a few hours ahead there. So I may have to do some prep on the gear. So I'm not sure if I'll trade FOMC today. I'll see. But I'll give you guys my take on how to run. You guys, if you traded with me with FOMC, you know what I do with FOMC anyway. So I have to make sure the gear I bring, the computer and everything works. So when I get there, I can still stream. It won't really affect you guys. You guys won't see any difference. You know, I'll still show up. You know, I'll still stream. It's just physically I'll be in England. So. You think it's a nice place to hang out, Carlos? Yeah, thanks, Joe. I'm still here. I'm still going to keep trading. So I got you guys covered, man. Even when I'm traveling, I still got you guys covered. No, I'm not going to do London session. Same New York, same thing. JCN, there's only like, I think there's only either 1 or 2 days while I'm on the trip. Like, I'll be back after Easter. So, there should be like, I think 1 day I'm on a train or something, like, but I think pretty much all the days I'll be streaming. Except for 1 or 2 max days. Victoria just posted, lost a pro today, but not discouraged. Took many payouts this month. I like that. Good for you, Victoria. 384, 298, 336, $400. Good for you, Victoria. Good for you, Victoria. It's hard. I know, like, losing a pro is hard. But good for you for keeping that attitude. That's why you did over 30K so far in payouts. Great job. Sky Mountain, thank you for all you do for this community. Have a great trip. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Guys, if you haven't clicked the like button yet, please hit that like button just once, okay? Right now, we have 1,200 people watching. We're about 600 likes. Do you think we get the 700 likes? And yeah, there's no shame in posting $1,000 payout. No shame. If you say you have a shame posting $1,000 payout, it's like saying to someone who has never taken a payout yet, right? We all start somewhere. So post it. Be encouraged, right? Be encouraged. Guys, they're building a base here. Either this is a bear flag to go lower, or we do like an offside candle and we bring it into balance here. Right now, it looks like it's going to go lower because look at all these 5-minute wicks here, right? But sometimes the market does it dirty, right? They print you like all these wick to the downside, and then they do like an offside candle to the other side. So you kind of have to just choose one side and go along with it. Obviously, the trend right now is down, right? The VIX is going up. Oil is pumping, right? All these are signs that the market wants to keep going lower. But just remember, even on big down days, sometimes they can have some rips. Okay? That's right, Viking. If you don't get the first 1K payout, you can't get to the 100K payout. Absolutely. Naveed got your first ever payout from Lucid. Now you got 1,500 drawdown to deal with. Any tips on how to manage funded accounts? Pretty much the same way you trade. I mean, like, I would say, like, if you haven't traded funded accounts before, size down. Don't go into big size. Because You don't want to lose the funded account that you just got, right? So So they're doing the chop thing here again, right? Chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop, chop down here. Do they continue lower or do they pump it back up? Remember, on down days, they still have some ups and downs, okay? Clearly, the trend is lower. But don't forget. Yeah, right, Carlos? Market is funny when you want to rip or drop, doesn't do anything. All right. Still doing this bear flag here. Stuffed into the previous low yellow line here. If they do another leg down, it could be something like that. Okay. You're gonna hit the early gym and back at 2. Yeah, trade pros. I mean, like, they're gonna have the volatility at FOMC for sure. So have a good workout there, man. We're into the pre-market pump 2 days ago. Not even 2 days ago, yesterday. We're at this pre-market pump where they pumped like 300 points. And they're kind of stalling at this area here. Also 2 days ago, they kind of supported in this area, so. Are they building a base for something? But the VIX and oil is not giving me confidence on the long here. It's not Remember with FOMC, after they get into lunchtime area, if they print it one direction, they like to rip it back to the other direction before FOMC. So if today the open is around this area, I would not be surprised if somehow by 2 o'clock FOMC time, we rip back into the open in this 920, 930-ish area. Okay? FOMC, they like to take it in one direction and then rip it back to the other direction. I'm not saying they have to do it right now. They can go down another 100 points in this box and then rip all the way back up here. They can do that as well. But just bear in mind with FOMC, they like to take it in one direction, and then when it comes 2 o'clock, they go back to around that opening price of the day. Okay? So one thing they can do here as well is 5 minutes, swipe up, reject, right? If they want to go lower, they can swipe it into this zone here and then reject. They can do that as well and make it a lower high. Yeah, different ways to do it, right, DJ? So man, if oil can get back up to that 110, even 120-ish, I think I'm going to take some puts there, man. I'm going to wait a little bit. If we get some kind of retest. So far today, they consolidate, they do the move, consolidate, do the move. Right now, they're consolidating, and which move they're going to do, you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
Omakase, if you feel like you do better with personal, and you can make with props, I have a theory. I'm going to throw it out at you, and I'm not sure you're going to like it, but here it is, okay? You might have just gotten lucky with your personal account. If you cannot make money with props, the likelihood of you continually making money on your personal are slim. All right, now I know you may not want to hear that. I have 3 personal accounts. I trade personal account. Okay, I'm telling you with experience, if you can make money with a prop, I'm not saying you can't make money in personal. You can make money a week, a month, even 3 months, 6 months. But somewhere along the line, once you start pushing and you feel like you got that, that's when you give it back. So I would suggest, if you feel like you're making money in your personal account, ask yourself, okay, well, what am I doing on a personal account right now that's giving me the profits? And then I'll reevaluate that and try to transfer that to prop. Now, if you can start doing the same strategy on your props and start banking the same way like your personal, then you got something going. That means your strategy is good. But I'm trying to look out for you. You know, your strategy, like making money, does not depending on whether it's a personal account or a prop account. Okay, as long as you have a skin in the game in both of them, like in terms of like your what do you mean, like there's a financial like when you take a loss, it hurts you financially, then your emotions are in play. As long as that's the case, then it doesn't matter whether it's props or personal account. You undertrade in your personal and overtrade in your prop. Well, there you go. Good job on being self-aware. If that's the case, then that's not a personal account issue. It's an overtrading issue. Right? It's an overtrading issue. VIX and oil pulling back. There's a squeeze back.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order canceled.
That's why I took off the short on the Take Profit Pro right here. Right? They love to squeeze that. We're at the 61.8 right now.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, I called it. Unfortunately, I got one funded toasted, but this one's banking. That one is a newer funded. Even when it's downtrend, they do squeezes like this. That's why you gotta be careful. You saw me short it here. I covered down here on that pro funded, and that's it. I locked in 1200 on this funded. I toasted a newer Apex PA there, but I got this one banked here. Put in more money. This one is close to the payout threshold now. Unfortunately, toasted that one. And also got this Take Profit Pro here. That's the nasty stuff they do is like this, guys. They do nasty stuff like this. They squeeze everybody out, right? All right, locked in, $500, nothing crazy. On the Take Profit Pro funded. I don't want to rip it up here and then I lose the profits there. So lost one, but got two good. Small payout, 295 plus 540, 835. It's like a $600 payout. If I take these two payouts today, it'll cover the evals I lost. So sometimes, you know, you do a small red or a small green is still good, right? So this morning, you know, with this two payouts on Take Profit, it's going to cover for the loss. Nothing crazy, you know, like just, you know, $500, but it covers for it. All right, let me rotate to another account. This move here is what I was trying to go for here, but it didn't work, right? I was too early. I was looking for this move when it was doing this, and instead it went the opposite side. That's why I tell you guys all the time, don't copy me, right? Because like sometimes the move I'm looking for, they don't give it to me. Like I'm just having an idea of whether it's gonna do it or not, but you know. Dan, you want 660 today? You want it today? You know what? After FOMC, it could happen. Today they could whip 200-300 points. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get 660. Like 200 points FOMC whips, I've been there. So I've seen that. But ahead of FOMC, I think it's highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. The fact that they're in this box, like right into the box, guys. Right into the box, held the box. And I mean, it looked bearish at that moment, right? But then they held the box and pumped it. Yeah, don't copy anyone's trade. Make sure you have your own thesis. You see me take losses all the time, right? And also, I'm just trying to go for net green, right? My previous channel is still there, ASIF. That one's just going to be used for interviews, videos, props. By the way, guys, where are we at on the likes right now? We're at 653. Do you think we can get the 700 likes? 700? If you haven't liked the stream, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that. We live stream here every day now on this channel. The other old channel with 50K subs, that will be like interviews and stuff like that. Okay. It's a box of steel, right? Big box here, so you can't crack it. You guys like these boxes or what, huh? You guys like the boxes? Those boxes tell you a story. Glad I covered on that pro account. I wanted a bigger sell, but can you imagine if I didn't cover that? Man, I lost the entire profit. I would have. You gotta just, sometimes if it goes straight down, I wouldn't have, whatever. But look at that. You don't like them, you love them, right, Louis? Guys, if you love these boxes, if you love trading together, please go ahead and hit the like button and do the emojis here on the live chats and just give us some engagements, okay? And share with your friends, share the new channel with your friends. You see that we're into opening price area. They like to bounce. They like to take it in one direction. So here's another thing now, guys. Okay, right now. See? Okay. So if they now go take it all the way up here like this, guess what I'm going to look for ahead of 2 p.m. If they go straight up like this, you know what I'm going to look for ahead of 2 p.m. If they do this, can you take a wild guess if I told you what normally FOMC does? Look at that. Look at that. If they go all the way like this, guess what I'm going to do? With the FOMC day theory. Okay, if you listen to what I told you earlier, you probably know what I'm going to say. Okay, now it's not a guarantee thing. They can blow straight up, but many times FOMC, they take it to one direction, only to bring it all the way back to around the opening price. Not exactly, but around that opening price. Okay, I'm glad I covered a short there, man. Look at that raid. Probably not done yet. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna long here. I'm not gonna short here. I'll engage a short around this 960 area here. 960, 980 area. Short and feed the salmons. So guys, I want you to remember one thing, right? Back down here, everyone was bearish, right? Oh, it's always, we're going lower, 600, whatever, 500. Okay, that may be true today. But look at that. From 820, we ripped 100 points. If you're a scalper, this is all you need. That's why you hold your thesis. When something goes one direction, one way, everyone usually piles on that side. Okay? You have to have your own thesis.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
You thinking the same thing too, Andrew? Hey DJ, please check your DM. I'm gonna hit you up right now, okay? A little tricky here. They haven't gone to the right back into the opening price here. Hey, Jimmy, are you here? Is Jimmy here? One second, Steve. If you submitted a video testimonial, Jimmy should have been in touch with you. If not, hey, Mythical, can you hit up? Let me hit up Jim here. Maybe he's doing something. Hey, bro, can you look into Steve here? He submitted a video testimonial. Make sure you don't do it in the live chats here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna remove the comment, but do it through online. Like hit up Jimmy in the Discord. Okay, don't do it in the live chats here, please. Okay, there's a reason why I do and don't do certain things to keep the stream free for you guys. Okay. No problem. Just all good. Hit up Jimmy in the Discord. Okay. The sim account's probably getting toasted. The sim account's probably real. Actually, the sim account's on March contract. I no longer have a sim account with the June contract. So I'm gonna find a new entry on the sim account. I'm gonna find a new entry on the sim account. Jordan, Glory to Jesus, your Green Day, you're out. Well done, man. Jonathan, thanks FSP. I haven't made any trades today, but work calls. Hope to tune in during FOMC. Well done, Jonathan. I'm not sure if I'll be here for FOMC. I gotta, set up the gear for the trip. I'm heading out on Friday, but if not, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll still stream on Friday, like before I take the flight later in the day. So, but I just gotta, get some done, do some packing. I got this really nice dual monitor. Before, my setup was like 2 different monitors on 2 sides, but this one is like you flip it up and it's like over 20 inch 4K. Is really nice. So I have to set that up. Because how I arrange my monitor is gonna be different. So and you have the same one? I don't know if it's the same one, but it's like very, very similar. Like it's like a dual monitor. Because especially when you're traveling, like if you have, like you don't have a lot of space, right? So. Oh, I don't remember. I just ordered from like Amazon. So, but I think there are multiple different models there. You can order. So it's pretty nice if you're traveling, right? So. Tricky spot here, guys. We're back at the opening price, which I told you down here, right? They like to balance it back, go take it to one direction and take it back. So far, they're taking it back to the opening price. Okay? Well, in truth, I haven't really used it yet. I'm not on a trip yet, so I haven't really used it yet. So, but so far, just opening, testing it like briefly, I think it's pretty good. Louis, what do you mean? Louis, it's so funny. You know this guy, you know how he is. Man, you guys are funny, man. Alright, be careful, guys. We got a lower high here. Got a small payout with Take Profit today to cancel the evals that are blown up. So it's okay, like inside of me, I'm like, man, I want like more, like at least 1,000, 2,000, whatever it is. Michael Tran doing 20K yesterday. I don't know if he's still here. I hope he didn't hear that I'm taking like $700 and or 800. What is it? 295 plus 540. That's 810 in payouts. But don't compare, guys. He's here. All right, don't tell me how much you took on take profit today, okay? Don't tell me you took 8K, because I'm just doing 800 here. Might be taking only 300. Good. Stay there. All right, stay there. So now I got 800. Okay, and you're only 300 for the day. Nah, I shouldn't say stay there, man. You should make more if you can. If a strategy matches you, you should get more. But with this chop here, I don't know if you want to do more, but. Sadar, let's say, Chair, one of your many commitments to the community, I always admire. You stay connected when you're vacation. Yeah, I mean, I'll still be here. For you guys, you're not going to see a difference, right? I'm just telling you, like, I could do certain things. So it's not like I'm away. Like, I'll still be here every day in the stream. On your side, you're not going to see a difference, right? I'm still going to be there. I'm still going to, load up the stream and all that stuff. But I'm just telling you, like, physically wise, I'm somewhere else. So, like, I'm still going to trade with you guys. That's why I'm saying, like, if you like this community, hit the like button, right? And hit the subscribe button. And then, if you want to support me, there's no extra cost way to support me. When you buy Prop Firm accounts, use the code FSP, right? It doesn't cost you 1 cent extra. Right now, Apex still have 85% off, which is actually 90% off their old prices, right? Use the code FSP. You're going to get the max discount. Lucid, Bunox, My Fund of Futures, Tradeify, right? All these firms use the code FSP, get max discount. 真係好敬業。搵返兩餐晏仔咁咯，係咪？搵返兩餐晏仔。You're waiting for the news at 2? Yeah, I'm not sure if they're gonna do too much of anything. Collaborator, this is my first payout a week ago, Thursday, and then the next, you took $780 and take profit payout. Such a great feeling. Well done, man. First time I saw someone post a video testimonial along with their payout. Now, you can do that if you want, and same applies. You can talk a little bit about your payout, your community. Non-income guarantees, but some of you guys have done. So Jimmy, if you're here, you can check out that video as well and connect with Collaborator and hook him up with something. Well done, man. Well done, Collaborator. Give you a first payout batch. Well done. So they pop it up here. Rejected. Oh, Steve, that was the one. You're a collaborator? All right, sounds good, man. We got your video. Sounds good, man. Jimmy will hook you up, okay? Jimmy, Jimmy will hit you up, okay? In the Discord. 天友你好，晚安晚安。11點幾夜啦。Today's not a trade day? What do you mean, saying? 早睇下天佑 ，OK， 早啲瞓今晚吓。Yeah, ES is dumping a little bit here. It's like giving back a lot. And Q a little better. Doing a hard pull back into the previous yellow line. This block here, right? Previous low, got down, rejected, punched through, retested the line. Now, so far, they held it. Five-minute doing a little hammer. If they cancel this entire hammer, it'll be bearish. But if they pump back up here, then they may try to hold this open area here. So well, I started a little early on the buy here, just G, and I got too early. I took 2 losses, and then here I tried it again the third time on this block here, right? Previously low here, we broke the low, came back, retested, rejected, and then bust through that, and now that became support there again. So, you know, I didn't know for sure it's gonna work, but I tried it. I took 2 losses first before I got to the profit. So sometimes that's what happens in trading, you know. You take, like, especially with this legacy account with Apex, I have to take the loss first, right? Or else I'll break the MAE rule. So I had to take the 2 losses first, tried it again here, and then it worked on the third time. So, yeah, DJ, that's why you need to know where your batteries are. And you need to have a backup mouse. One time I was in a trade and the electricity gone out. That's why I bought a temporary generator. So that I don't have that problem anymore. So
order submitted.
I'm gonna lock it in this funded. This funded took 2 losses, and like 2 losses, it was down like almost, I don't know, almost 2K, and now made it back up $500 on it. Now the balance on it is 2,200. Pretty nice. So I'm gonna keep that underfunded. Net green underfunded today. Very nice. And the evals I lost, the take profit the profit payout's going to cover for that. So that's good. All right, let's rotate to another account. $11.30. Yeah, they're probably gonna balance. I doubt they break above this 20s, 40s area, or I doubt they go to this, like, I don't know. They could. It's 11:30 and 2 o'clock's gonna be FOMC, so I doubt they have a big move ahead of that. I mean, I could be wrong, but I highly doubt that.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Unless we get a catalyst, and unless we get some kind of news or something, then that's different. Nothing going on, guys. Nothing going on. They probably won't do much ahead of FOMC, guys. So if you want to save like 3 hours, I will give it another 5 minutes or so because I don't want to watch paint dry. But I'll give you my thesis because I gotta, if it's gonna chop like this, I'm probably just gonna use the time to pack and all that. But you already know how I play FOMC, right? So I normally play it like it's, well, ahead of FOMC, I told you, they've taken it one direction and take it back to the other side, which they've done so far. At 2 p.m., okay, at 2 p.m., they will release the minutes or whatever the thing that they do, okay? They put that thing out. And the market may jolt some, okay? But the big move usually doesn't happen until 2:30 when Powell starts talking. Okay, when he starts talking, then that's when the market moves 50, 80, 100, 200 points. Okay? Rico, I'm going to England this Friday. I'll still be streaming after I made the flight, so it's after my stream, right? So next week I'll still be streaming, but I'm just gonna get all my gear together and everything. So on your end, you guys are not gonna see a difference, okay? I'll still be alive. I'll be streaming exactly the same thing. You guys won't see a difference, but that's where I'll be though. Just spring break, family stuff, traveling, that kind of stuff. So, but going back to FOMC, guys, okay? At 2 p.m., okay? There's one phrase you gotta learn when you trade FOMC. One phrase you gotta learn, okay? And this phrase is the initial move is usually the wrong move. Okay, you have to learn that. Okay? On FOMC day, the initial big move is usually the wrong move. Not all the time, not guaranteed, but many times the initial move is the wrong move. If you understand that, then you know how to position yourself. For example, let's just say right now is 2 p.m. Let's say we chopped the entire 3 hours, we're holding sideways like this, okay? Let's say now it's 2 o'clock, okay? And we get a little initial jolt up like this. I don't know, like probably not that high. I don't think the initial move probably won't be that high. And then we go up, we go down, we chop. Now it's 2:30, okay? 2:30. Now it's 2:30, Powell comes on, okay? And by the way, like you have to pay attention. Hold on a second, where is this? So FOMC, even though it's a red folder event, I don't use it to pass accounts because the initial move at 2 o'clock usually is not big enough. Okay? And then some people say when Jerome Powell says good morning and good afternoon, that's enough to move the market. I don't know if that's true or not. But the bottom line is I don't really listen to what he says. I look at the reaction of because when I listen to it, I don't even know what he's talking about. Like many times, it goes over my head. That's why I'm an average Joe trader. Okay, if you guys are better, you understand that's even better. But what I do is I look for how the market reacts to what he says, especially during Q&A. Jerry, I don't really talk about this in the course, so listen to it right now, okay? So let's say 2 o'clock, blah blah blah, boom boom boom, and then 2:30, everybody's coming on, and then Jerome Powell comes on the mic. Right? Some people say if he wears a purple tie, it's going to go down. Nobody knows. It's just a joke, right? He comes on a mic and he goes, "Good afternoon. The committee believes our current policy stance is well positioned. We will continue to assess incoming data and remain prepared to adjust policy if the economic data evolves differently than expected. Now we'll take questions." And once he does that, boom, 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 it may work, okay? It may work. And so it may go like boom, and he says that, pop, 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 pop. Okay. And also, it could just be like faking it out for a little bit and then do the move. Okay, so let's say he does that. Okay, and he takes a question. Sir, do you want to? Sir, are you concerned about the current economy and the conditions? Will you be looking to do any rate cuts in the upcoming months? And he goes, we do not feel an urgency to move rates. Policy decisions will continue to be made by meeting. Next question. And so let's say, he's not gonna cut, and then the market goes boom. It goes like this. Okay. And it goes boom, boom, boom. He's not gonna cut, guys. Boom, boom, go straight. And I don't know how low it goes. Okay. Let's say it goes like this. And then, a little pop or whatever. And then we go like we a little chop, this or whatever, trying to find a balance. And then we do another. I'm just making stuff up here. Okay. Boom. We go down here. And then down here, you're going to see everybody go, oh, this is the AI bubble. This is the AI bubble, guys. We're going to pop. Powell ain't going to cut no rates. The new Fed chair is not going to do anything. Everything is thin. Everything's going down. Okay, this is how it's gonna look. Okay, now this is what I deem as the initial move. Okay, if you remember FOMC, this theory doesn't work all the time. Many times, the initial move is usually the wrong move. If you know that, then how are you gonna position yourself if we get the initial move like this? Now, the initial moves sometimes stay like this for the rest of the day. However, you wake up the next day and the market can be like up here, 400 points higher. And you're like, what's going on? Okay. Now, does it happen all the time? No, doesn't happen all the time. However, I would know, I'll be cautious if the market does what, and the inverse is true. The inverse is true. If let's say, he says he's going to cut. And people like the initial reaction, whatever he says. And we pump it. Okay, we pump in, we go like this. Okay? It's like, oh man, we're pumping up 300 points. And then go like this. Okay, and then, maybe a little hard pull. Okay, and then you try to short this, and then it rips all the way back up like this. And up here, everybody will start going like, you know what? All-time highs incoming, guys. All-time highs, you bears, you suckers. Okay, you suckers, you getting hit now. All right. That'll be the initial move. Does it happen that big? I don't know. Okay, it could be smaller, it could be bigger. But this will be what I call the initial move. If we get this initial move, I will not buy calls to swing higher. Now, if it gaps up another 500 points, so be it. I'm not going to be there. Because I've learned from history. Go back and replay. You can go search up the dates. If you want to do back testing, this is a good time for you to do back testing. Go and check out if this theory works or not. Look up historically all the FOMC dates. All you're going to do is look up the day of the FOMC and then the day after the FOMC and see if this theory pans out. I can tell you from experience many times, whether during that same day or the next day, this pans out. And I've seen things like this. It rips up. Everybody's like, oh, they're all bowled up. Man, we're going to all-time highs. We going to all-time highs, guys. You bears, you suckers, you got squeezed here, okay? And then literally what happened is by the end of the day, we're not all-time highs. Okay? We know all-time highs. Okay? Those people, emotions, all-time lows. Okay? So just be careful of the whips. Now, recently we have not seen FOMC move 200-300 points that big. We have not seen that. Recently the moves are only about 80, 100, 150 points. But don't forget, there are times when they have moved 200-300 points on one direction only to pull it all the way to the other side. Now, there's money to be made during those moves. If you can buy some dips, sell some rips, rotate some accounts, you can get some big moves, and it can make your day. It could also break all your accounts. So you have to know how to size properly, how to rotate your accounts, and understand the theory that's based on historical data that the initial move is usually the wrong move. If you know that, and you know that the whips are going to be bigger, you know how to size down, you know how to rotate your accounts, then you do better. Okay? So that's my plan if I'm going to trade it. However, I'm not sure if I want to sit here for another 3 hours before a real move is going to happen. So I've given you my view on how I'm going to trade it. I think I'm just going to clock it and do some packing, okay? Because I don't want to sit here for 3 hours not doing anything here, okay? This month, I'm up pretty big. I'm net green like either close to or over 50K. And recently I did some more buying of eval, so I may have dipped lower than the 50K net, but I'm still very close, either like 48K or 50K net green this month so far. So I don't want to do anything stupid, you know, to ruin a good month, right? So, Mahadish, bro, you randomly came across the channel yesterday. You're about to skip, but heard you flaming some guy asking for privilege income, and now you're hooked here for the content, not just the strategy breakdown. Welcome to the community, Mahadi. So, you know, sometimes we get some trolls, sometimes we get some people, you know, we have some fun, and sometimes, you know, I shouldn't say what I say, so, but in this community, we try to keep it clean. You know, I mean, I don't claim to be anything. I tell people all the time, the only title that I've told you guys that I have is an average Joe trader. And so, and just so happens this month as an average Joe trader, I am close to 50K net profit on prop firms, meaning I think I spent only a few grand in fees across all the firms, and I've taken maybe 50, 55, 60, something like that. Like the bottom line is I'm net green, close to $50,000 after all the fees. So now that last month though, I was net red because I did stupid and I reset a lot of Take Profit Pro accounts. So this month I readjusted. Okay, so trading, there's ups and downs. Okay, there's good and the bad. In fact, Mahadi, if you're new, anybody new to this channel, like you've never found us before, but you just found this new channel in the past couple of days, I want to know who just recently found the channel. Let me see if the YouTube algo is pushing us back into the algo, you know. Thanks for PC. You're doing pretty well too. So, if you want to join our Discord, Kel House just posted the invite. Okay, Modest, you just found it. Mahadi found me on Kick and moved to YouTube. CEO Perm, nice. Just around this time. Yo, Arthur, you found us like a while back, man. Trader Zorro, you just did the course. Awesome. Thanks a lot of gems. No problem. If you guys want the course, go to fspfutures.com. If you want to buy directly, you can, but there's a way to get it free if you buy 10 Take Profit accounts with my code FSP. Okay. Danny, you found the channel searching YouTube 4 months ago. There you go. Nice. So welcome, guys. Welcome to the community. We stream every day at 9:30. Okay. Usually I live stream until about like 1:30, sometimes even until 2. But today, because I gotta start packing for my trip on Friday, and also I don't think they're gonna move big. I don't want to stay there for 3 hours. Like I know they're not gonna move big until FOMC happens. So I won't be surprised if I come back 3 hours later and we're around this price. I won't be surprised. So who's green today? SCP, you found me a month ago. Welcome to the community, man. Glad you're here. Who's green today? Who's green today? ZX Labs just found you using your code 2 times 150K lightning funded. Thank you. Thank you for your support. ZX, by the way, if you get 3 more, if you get 5 Tradeify instant funded, you get my course free. Just hit me up on the email, okay? Irina's green, Kel 3 green, Sadar green, Engia Dulu, ATN. Paxton, take a break. Take a break, man. Take a break. X19, Lori. Fast forward, I'm Jack. Nice, guys. Well done. Michael Tran. 1K funded. He has to beat me for $200, huh, Michael? I told him I'm about 800 something on Take Profit. He's like, let's surpass him by 200. Good job, man. Good job. Well done, Michael Trent. I'm gonna lock it though. I'm gonna cover those evals that got burnt. I'm gonna cover that. So, Garrett, Jose, Andres, lots of you guys agreeing. Well done, man. Well done, guys. Remember, the market is always gonna be here. If you are red today, remember you're not gonna be red forever, unless of course, you tailed, you revenge trade. You gotta work on that. I'm not gone at all. I'll be here. I'll be here next week. When I'm going away, I have to pack. I just have to make sure I get all the gear together, get the new monitor together, everything good. So on your end, you guys are not going to see a difference, okay? I'll still show up every day. 9:30, I'm going to stream. There's only maybe like one or two days that I'll tell you guys that, but I don't think there'll be more than 2 days that I'm actually gone. So you won't see any difference. I'll still be here every day at 9:30, okay? What charts do you check the back test? FOMC date? That's up to you. That's up to you. You can do the 5 minute. You can do 15 minute. You'll be able to see if you want to back test it. Okay. Day after day, moment after moment, life goes by. Some days we rejoice because it goes according to our plan. Other days, we feel it hard to rejoice because it's red. We don't know how to rejoice. But sometimes being able to rejoice is a decision. Just like in the book of Psalms, it says, "This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it." Sometimes you have to tell yourself, I'll rejoice today. I'll rejoice in the hardship. I'll rejoice in the challenges. I'll rejoice in the valleys. Because I know I will not always stay in the valley. Because I know that if God is for me, who can be against me? Because I know that my God is with me. That's why I can rejoice. So today, ask yourself this question. Are you rejoicing? Well, what can we rejoice about? What can we be thankful about? The fact that you're alive right now. There are countless thousands of people today struggling to hang on to dear life, and yet you're here, breathing, being. That's something to give thanks. And what about you made some green today? And what about you start to learn trading? And what about you had an opportunity to speak life, to share the gospel with someone who don't know Christ? What about the ability to provide for your family? And what about just the knowledge of knowing God and what He's done for you? There's always a way to give thanks. If you will just look, just take a pause. The market will always be there. But you and I never will know when we will breathe our last. So today is the day to seek God while He can be found. And if you do that, you will never regret that decision, because Christ is all and in all. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sinned against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Heavenly Father, we ask that you help us to behold your glory today. Because when we do that, when we see your glory, when we see your beauty and your grace and your mercy, that will change us, that will transform us. God, we pray for every single person listening right now and in this community. May you transform our lives, our families. May you align our hopes, our dreams, our intentions, our ambitions with yours. And in times when we're out of alignment, bring us back. Help us to live a life worthy of the calling that you gave us. Use us, change us, mold us, and lead us under the path of everlasting. For you are worthy, O Lord. Now may the Lord bless you and keep you. May He cause His face to shine on you and be gracious to you. And may He turn His face towards you and give you peace. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Trade safe, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30. God bless you, and God bless your family. Shalom.
and honored God above. Enoch walked with heaven, carried by his love. Noah built the ark when the skies were calm and blue. Faith in God made the impossible come true. Heroes of faith walked this road before, showed me how to trust when I face my storm. When fear says stop and I don't know what to do, I call on Jesus and he brings me through. He brings me through. Abraham stepped out, left it all for God. Sarah held the promise, though the path was hard. Moses saw the fire, heard God's voice so true. Faith turned a shepherd into son.